Now from lockdown, it's Any Day Update with Liz Lanier and Richard Martinez.
Hi, I'm Liz Lanier.
And I'm Richard Martinez.
And this is Any Day Update,
where the day doesn't matter.
Because they all feel just the same. Hey. Happy Black History Month, everyone. The month where all companies share on social media various photos of Martin Luther King Jr. that fit their aesthetic so they can pretend to care about Black people for 28 days.
Pete Buttigieg won Senate approval Tuesday as the new Secretary of Transportation, the first openly gay person to be confirmed to a cabinet post. It's important that we say first openly gay person, because you cannot tell me that none of these queens were gay with all these wigs and tights, please. It's like I'm watching an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Peeps will be back for Easter after a 9-month hiatus. It has been reported that within Peeps society, the Peeps themselves have been able to smoothly distribute a COVID-19 vaccine, and they are ready to reintegrate into the world. So it is truly just America who needs to get their shit together.
A Texas woman charged in connection with the Capitol insurrection on January 6th has asked a federal judge to allow her to travel to Mexico for a work-related retreat, according to court documents. Because I know whenever I participate in a government insurrection, a week in Cancun always puts me right back on track.
Long Beach grocery store workers have rallied over the planned closure of Food for Less this past week, after finding out its parent company does not want to comply with the city's mandate to raise the frontline workers' hourly wage. It is truly astonishing that we live in a place that would rather close down than pay its workers. There's no joke there, I'm just pointing that out. I'd rather be with the peeps.
The head of the Center for Disease Control said Wednesday that teachers do not need to get vaccinated against COVID-19 before schools can reopen safely. It is recommended, however, that teachers do complete 40 hours of gun training, because once school starts back up again, so do the school shootings. Yay, America!
Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, made for TV spectacular from 1997, also known as the iconic Brandy Cinderella, will be joining Disney Plus on February 12th. So may we please have a moment to appreciate this legendary piece of cinema. Richard is coming to Disney Plus! Richard? Brandy Cinderella. Brandy Cinderella. With the Filipino prince? Hello, Whoopi Goldberg? Whitney Houston? Miss Whitney! As a very mother! What?
I know, it's so good. It's so good.
It is. It is. It has changed my life, and it will change everybody else's.
Now it's time to check in with an Any Day Update correspondent.
Today we have a very special guest, an outdoor enthusiast, Pauline Mosby, who's going to share with us today their love for the outdoors and how they accommodated it for the indoors. Hi, Pauline.
Hi, Pauline.
Hi, Richard and Liz. How
Hi.
are you?
Good. Thank you for joining us. Very excited
Thank
to
you,
hear about
thank
your
you.
kids.
What happened to your arm, Pauline?
Oh, duh. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I had a rock climbing accident. Well, technically, it wasn't rock climbing. It was furniture climbing. I put all my furniture up and pretended they were rocks and climbed up on top of them. And then my son's dog, Great Dane, jumped on the couch, knocking my entire tower over, dislocated my shoulder. And you know what my son Craig did? He yelled at me, not the dog, me. I cannot believe it. He is as bad as his wife. Last week, I took the kids to the seashore to collect seashells. And she just yelled at me
Wait, so you went to the seashore? You went outdoor. I thought you were going to give us outdoor tips indoors. You went outdoors?
No, oh, no, 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 no. I brought it in. I bought their little wade pool, and I also got sand and scattered it all over the dining room floor. She walked in and just had a tizzy. You'd think I'd taken those kids to have their limbs removed. She was so upset. I do not understand at all why she was so upset. You know, 4 hours with the shop vac in the dining room looked fine, but no, she just had to freak out. Now they have confined me to my room with all these little creatures. They say they'll come and they'll put them out and about the house, and I can go animal searching and bird watching, but come on. All it is an Easter egg hung with ceramic animals. This is just not acceptable at all. If they were smart, they'd bring in real trees and put the birds in them. Then you would be let the real live birds in, and I could bird watch. But no, they aren't letting me have any of the outdoor stuff in the house anymore. Ooh, next week, I think I'm going to go to the rainforest. I chop down some lovely little branches and trees and vines, hang them up in the ceiling in the kitchen with the hose and the sprinkler nozzle at drizzle and mist, and just spray in the kitchen. That should make my daughter Cheryl very happy. She said the kitchen's a mess. The water will help clean it up beautifully. Don't you think that's a lovely idea?
Liz?
That's a lot. What you shared is a lot. But to answer your question, do I think that's a good idea? I am going to say no, because we need the trees in the rainforest. That's kind of like a big deal. So, especially since you're injured and all, I would say no to the trees in the house.
Darn. But how am I supposed to enjoy the outdoors? I mean, these things are not real. It's very hard. Even these plants, they're fake. You would think my kids could at least bring real flowers to fill the house. No. Have you walked up to a rose and smelled it? Does it smell like plastic to you?
No.
I promise you, if you sniff one of these, all you smell is plastic.
Pauline, have you tried maybe taking like walks around your neighborhood? That's not super dangerous these days, as long as you're keeping distance from everybody and maybe have your mask on. Have you tried that?
My children said I had to stay in the house, that I needed to stay safe in the house. I'm too old to be going outside and risking catching that terrible COVID-19. Oh dear.
Well, that's fair. I mean, it sounds like your children have your safety as their top priority, which is admirable.
I need to see the real animals. Maybe your guests and your viewers could send real animals to my house.
Probably not. I wouldn't advise sending real animals anywhere. The process of sending an animal, how does that even?
Yeah, I don't.
Never mind. I apologize. I don't mean to burst your bubble.
Liz.
Oh God.
Liz, you made her cry, Liz.
Don't do that. I didn't make no one cry.
Oh, Pauline, I think maybe.
What you think, Richard? Don't good cop, bad cop this.
I think that maybe. Have you considered maybe spending more time with your son and your daughter-in-law's dog? That's a real animal, the one who climbed on the furniture and knocked you down and break your arm or dislocate your shoulder. Maybe if you play with the dog, that could help feed that nature, hunger.
I suppose we could do that.
Oh, see, she stopped crying, Liz.
We could, yeah, I could play with the dog.
Good job, Richard.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess. Well, how about flowers? Maybe you could have your viewers send me flowers. Amazon sends it all the time, and live flowers. It would make me feel much better in my home.
We really hope our viewers send you some flowers. I hope you and your family do some kind of family counseling one day, maybe sort that out. And that would, I think benefit everybody. So thank you so much for giving us those tips and joining us
Thank you.
today.
Thank you. Thank you.
This has been a message from an Any Day Update special correspondent.
Oh my God. One that was sad, but she was already sad. Therefore, I did not make her cry. Richard.
That's arguable. I think we'll have to go back and roll the tape. But like she pulled it together at the end, gave us some great, if not great, gave us tips, gave us tips, and personally, I am up for a little sofa rock climbing myself.
I mean, yes, it sounds fun, but I wouldn't tell nobody.
And yet I just did. YouTube audience.
Well, anyways.
Well, this has been Any Day Update.
I'm Liz Lanier.
And I'm Richard Martinez.
And join us next week for our love episode. little love.
Love. Or It's Okay to Be Single episode.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure.